Hello and welcome to whoever happened to stumble upon this video. My name is Dana. Welcome to my July Plan With Me. So first off, let's do a quick flip through of my June bullet journal. I went for a peaches theme and I absolutely loved this theme. I think it was so cute and colorful. If you have yet to check out that video, you totally should. This spread is from my 10 theme ideas from my last video. So for July, I decided to go for a fireworks theme, which was one of the themes as you might have seen in that last clip from my 10 theme ideas video. And I know it's 4th of July, which is like America, independence, freedom, whatever, but I kind of wanted to highlight freedom, not in the sense of like America gaining freedom in 1776, but in the fact that in 2020, there are still people who are fighting for their rights and their freedom. So as you will see, some of the quotes that I use in my spread later on represent freedom in a different sense, in the sense of like fighting for freedoms, because I really didn't want this spread and this theme to come across as like a yay, happy 4th of July, like ignorant America, woo, everything's great theme. So I hope that translates well in this video. But back to my actual setup. For my cover page, I just wrote July in big letters. The only colors I really use in this video are red and 2 shades of blue, and the firework doodles are super simple. They're just lines and dots. Earlier in my setup, I was outlining some of the fireworks with my black fine liner, but I didn't find that it really made that big of a difference. And I also did my firecrackers, as you're seeing now, which are just triangles and a rectangle. I also used a silver jelly roll to add some definition and pop to the dark blue fireworks. And to finish up my cover page, I added a drop shadow onto my July with my fine liner. For my quote page, I picked this Martin Luther King Jr. quote, which is, "No one is free until we are all free," which I feel like is just a really good quote for us all to think about, considering the state of the world right now, with people fighting for rights for the LGBTQ plus community, for the Black community, and really just think about that if you're celebrating 4th of July this year. Next up is my July calendar spread. If you have seen any of my other Plan With Me's, I always mention that I like to make my calendars and my weeks start on Mondays, so I did a 7x7 calendar with each week starting on Monday.
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it.
I added the same red and blue fireworks from the cover page all around the perimeter of the calendar. For the quote below my calendar, I used the Malcolm X quote, "You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he has his freedom."
I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I can't let you hurt me again.
Next up are some of my tracker spreads. This month I decided to combine my habit tracker and my running tracker onto one page. Last month I made my running tracker a whole page, and it was kind of like a line chart where you could put a line for any day you ran. But since I started working in June, I really wasn't running as much, so I decided to switch it up this month and made a little chart so I can just write the days that I run and not have a spot for every single day. I also downsized my habits and changed it from 4 to 3, combining art and bullet journaling into one habit.
Is that Mark?
As always, for my habit tracker, I write the number of the first day of each week to make it easier to figure out which box to fill in. For my mood tracker this month, I decided to try something different. I drew 5 fireworks with a total of 31 lines coming off of them, and my plan is that for every day I'm going to color one of the lines to make it the mood of that day. And this kind of might not make sense not seeing it, but I will show you in the end. For the fireworks that are on their side, I drew on those bottom lines so you can kind of see what I mean.
Think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself.
For my key, I made a firecracker and I colored in 5 of the different stripes, different colors to represent 5 different moods. I kind of make my moods like great, content, sad, and like really bad day. And what I'm doing here is how I plan on filling out the tracker.
If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's
Next up are my YouTube and my spending tracker, which are the exact same from last month. I just changed up the doodles. For my YouTube tracker, since I still have some trackers back that I made in May that I color in every time I reach a certain milestone for subscribers and watch time, I just decided to write down what my stats were for subs, watch time, and views for the first day of the month and the last day of the month. Also, shout out to you for watching this video, hopefully subscribing and contributing to my stats, and I made a spot to brainstorm video ideas. For my spending tracker, I've been making it the exact same way for the past full year. I just divide it in half, start with cash and card, write my starting amount for the month, and then every time I spend money or get paid, I will write it down and keep track of my money. Alright, so the last page for this video is my first weekly spread of July, and if you can't tell, this is actually the last page in my bullet journal. I already have my new one. I have not set it up yet, but I do plan on continuing to use this one as well once I move over to the new one, because I have a lot of trackers and things in this one that I'm still working on, and I don't want to recreate them in my new journal. I want it to be complete in this one. So for this spread, I just did a single page weekly spread, one because I don't have enough to fill up a 2-page spread, and also because, as I said, this is the last page in my journal. So I just did columns for each day of the week, including a to-do list, and drew a little doodle for each day. Alright, so that is pretty much it for my July plan with me. I hope you got something out of the message I was trying to portray in this video. Comment down below to let me know your thoughts. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every Sunday and Wednesday, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Also, let me know what I should do for my theme for August.